Hello, I'm going to show you how to, this is the Classic 76 um, clippers for the hair. I'm going to show you how to replace this switch. It's a broken switch, the on-off switch here. I'm going to show you how to replace it with this switch. Yeah, I got the switch off eBay. Okay, it's a brand new switch. Okay, the first thing you need to do, there are two Phillips screws right here in the bottom. Two Phillips screws. Just take a little Phillips screwdriver, unscrew it, comes right off. See that? You see the two contacts? This one here and this contact here. And on the bottom of here, these two contacts. Right here and right here. They have to touch. Okay? So just take your screws. Take the screw out. Now on the bottom of this switch, there's a nut here. You got to take this nut loose. Just take a pair of pliers and unscrew it here. Okay? But before I do that, I'm going to show you this screw here. There are actually three screws in here. 1, 2, and 3. You need to unscrew just two of them. This one here and this one here that's a little farther down. See it right there in that corner. Alright, I'll show you. You unscrew it. Remember which way these are facing. Just have it, the contacts here, because they'll swivel. See how they swivel? But just make sure it's turned toward the hole here, where the screw was. You got to take it all the way out because I'll tell you why. You just remove the whole thing. You see? There you go. That's one. Now, you got to unscrew the second one. It's in the bottom here. You unscrew it. Just take it all the way out. There you go. There's that. Oops. There's that screw. Let's see. Just raise up that wire. There you go. Now, you take your pliers and unscrew this nut off the bottom. See the nut there? You unscrew it. Take the nut, take it off, and it should just slide right out. Ta-da! There you go. Okay, I'll show you how to put the other one back in now, the new one. It comes with the two wires, and it comes with that nut here. See the nut? Just unscrew it. And it's a little on-off plate. It says on and off. And just make sure your wires are tight. Now if you want, you can get a little heavier screwdriver just to make sure, Phillips screwdriver, make sure it's tight, because it's going to vibrate and you don't want it to vibrate or loose, okay? After you get it mounted inside. Okay, now you take this, you stick it in there just like the old one came out. Take your nut, put it on. Let's hand tighten it right now. Now, see that? Like your switch. Now, you take your two wires and just mount it back down like it was the old way. Take a screw here. Then you're going to take your screwdriver, okay, hold on, let me take that back out. Put your switch, the first switch wire around here. Just make sure it's secured around there, that's all. And then you take your screwdriver and you want to put that screw right back in the same hole you unscrewed it out of. And just make sure it's tight, that's all. Good and tight. That's the first one. Now, the second one went in. Remember, it went on this here little contact here. Remember I told you make sure it's facing the same way as that hole. I'll show you. Okay, put your wire around the screw. like that. Just squeeze it, make sure it's on there pretty snug. And then you take your little contact here, set it, on top of the hole. And if you got big fingers, you may have a little time doing it, but or here, check it out. Here's a little easier way. Put the screw, set the screw in there. See that? That's a little easier. A lot easier. Find the hole. Screw it down. Make sure it's tight. And again, if you want to get a little bigger screwdriver to make sure it's down there a little snug, by all means, do so. Just double check it. Okay, look at that. See that? That's the first screw with the wire. And the second one is here. It's a little hidden, but there it is there. See it? Right there. Okay. Now what you want to do is we just hand tighten that nut. So just take your screwdriver and just give it a couple small turns just to make sure it's tight, like so. There's your switch. Now you take your two screws, remember the two screws? Set in the back there. And now you take your clippers and you have the two holes in there, you just set it back down. Take your screwdriver. A few turns. Make sure it's pretty tight. And there you go. Now, I can plug it up to see if it works. Let me just find the cord here. Plug it up. And let's see. Wow. There you go. Is the switch there? Just like new. Okay, see you later. Cut away.